What kind of feeling is that to see your face all over the place?
It's not what you imagine it would be. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It doesn't really feel like anything. It's hard to relate to it, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm so pleased that the show is being publicized in the way that it is, and it seems to be popular in that sense. But it's odd when you see yourself on a poster. It's like you don't really. It's hard to compute it.
Aren't you like proud, or how about your parents? I mean,
yeah, my mum is over the moon. You know what I mean? Like she's got all, like, she keeps calling me up and saying, "Can I have some more posters to send to people?"
Damals als Kind, da träumte ich davon, wie das wäre, weit entfernt zu leben von Hell's Kitchen. Mir wurde klar, dass die Stadt ein Teil von mir ist, dass ich sie im Blut habe. Und ich tue alles, sie zu einem besseren Ort zu machen.
How is it for you, or was it for you to play a blind person? Is it very hard?
Yeah, it's very tricky. It's much more tricky than I thought it would be, actually, because you know, I think you underestimate how much you use your eyes as an actor. I mean, as a person, of course, but also as an actor. You know, you rely a lot on what you can convey to the audience using your eyes. And also, you know, the whole acting with other actors, with other people, is all about connection, and you know, you connect so much through one's eyes, and so when you don't have that opportunity anymore, it makes the emotional journey much harder.
Gut und böse. Manchmal ist die Grenze zwischen beidem eine klare Linie. Manchmal ist sie verwischt. Manchmal reicht das Gesetz nicht aus.
Wir werden es allen zeigen, auch wenn es manchmal nicht so aussieht. Wir kriegen das hin.
And is there a trick? I can imagine it's hard that your eyes are not moving the whole time. So is there a trick that you just focus on one thing, or how do you do
well,
it?
what the guy that I worked with, what he tends to do when we have a conversation, his eyes, he looks towards you because he wants to feel like he wants you to feel like he's engaging in conversation. But his eyes tend to fall around about your mouth or your chin, because that's where the sound is coming from. So he looks slightly below your eye level.
Ich meine, obwohl du blind bist, wie machst du das, dass du sehen kannst?
Ich kann alles hören.
Was du aufgezählt hast, hat einen Namen. Es nennt sich Gabe. Ich werde dich trainieren, deine Gabe richtig einzusetzen.
Es gibt andere Wege zu sehen.
Which character did you like grow up with? Like any other Marvel or?
Well, I grew up. You know, everyone grows up with Spider-Man. You know, and you know, when I was a kid, when I was young, I lived in an apartment in a flat in London, so we didn't have outdoor space or anything. So you have to, you know, as a kid, you've got to figure out cool things to do to entertain yourself. And I remember at one point I realized that if I got my palms were really sweaty, then I could climb up the door frame, you know, like by pushing against the side of the door frame, you could climb to the top, right, you know, at age 5. And I remember thinking, maybe I'm Spider-Man. You know, I don't know. It's possible.
I could do that professionally.
Yeah. So, you know, I was obviously a big Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man's a cool character. But my older brother was a huge fan of Thor. And, you know, he used to pretend to hit me with a Thor hammer. Yeah. So.
Cool.
Nice.
Actually,
nice.
he didn't pretend to hit me. He hit me with the hammer.
So you had...
Seine Boshaftigkeit macht deine Taten nicht gut. Ich respektiere ihre Überzeugung. Ein Mann allein, der glaubt, etwas ändern zu können.
I think Daredevil is in a real good shape. I mean, you're trained and have muscles as well. Do you do sports every day? Yeah.
I had no muscle, and now I have muscle. Yeah.
You trained every day?
I did, yeah. I didn't, you know, I never had a gym. I've never had a gym membership before. That's a whole new thing for me. I've always just been like, I like to run, you know, but I've never done weight training.
I have one, but I don't use it.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone says the same. January 1st,
right.
Gym
Yeah,
membership.
I do that. Let's go.
Hit music only. Energy. Hit music only.